Hello everybody, how's it going? I will listen today about switch case. It's one of conditional statements we take before in the previous lessons. If statements, if else statements, else if statement. Switch case also one of the conditional statements. Let's go to see what is switch case. Alright, here's our syntax of the switch case. We use a switch keyword, like if keyword, we use it with the if statements. We use here switch keyword. Sorry, the S, it's a lowercase, small letter, alright? And after that, open two brackets, we put the expression or the condition, same like if statements. And after we put the expression in between the two brackets, we open two curly brackets, we write our cases inside it. For example, case X, if case X equal the expression that exists between these two brackets, so the compiler will go execute the code block that's belong to the case X. And after that, don't forget to do break, because if you forget to do break, the compiler will execute for you the second case that's actually not equal the expression. So the break keyword always do for you after the code block, it's let the compiler take you out of the switch case and execute the rest of the codes that exist inside switch case. In the previous statement, we don't need to do break, but with switch case, we have to do break after the code block that's belong to the case. As we said, we use the switch keyword, we open two brackets, we put our conditional expression. After that, we open two curly brackets, start to write our case. If case X equal the expression, so the compiler will go execute the code that's belong to the case X. If it's not, the compiler will jump to the second case, which is case Y. Case Y, if it's equal the expression, compiler will execute the code that belongs to the case Y. If it's not, these two cases failed, so the compiler will jump to the default and execute the code that's belong to default. Defaults mean like failed. The compiler check these cases and none of them equal the expression, so the compiler in the end, it will execute the code of the default, and after that, go to complete the rest of the code of the program after the switch case. Let's have an example. All right, we have here integer day equal 4. And we use after that switch keyword between the two curly brackets of switch, which is the expression here. We put the name of the variable, it's day. The name of the variable is stored inside it what? Number 4. So we open two curly bracket and we write case and we put 1. Number 1, we put it as a developer. We could put here instead number 1 anything you want. Name of enum, name of another variable. So here we put this number 1. So case 1, 1 equal 4? No. So the compiler will not print for us Sunday. Case 2, 2 equal 4? Also no, so the compiler will not execute for us or display for us or print for us on console screen Monday. Case 3 also no. Case 4, 4 equal 4, so the compiler will execute for us Tuesday. And if you forget also to put break after Wednesday, the compiler will print for you Thursday. Let's go to Visual Studio to practice on this code and you will understand more better. Alright, this is our code that we just have it now on slides. We have here integer day equal 4. We start with the switch keyword. We open two brackets, we put the name of the variable day, and after that two curly bracket, we open two curly bracket, and after that we write it case 1 colon and see out less than Sunday. If number 1 equal the value that's stored inside the day, the compiler will print for me Sunday. But because number 1 is not equal 4, 1 is not equal 4, compiler will not print for me Sunday. We'll jump to the second case. We check case 2, 2 is not equal 4, case 3, 3 is not equal 4, case 4, 4 equal 4, so the compiler will print for me 1 is there. Let's do run to check it together. Perfect, the compiler print for me 1 is there because 4 equal 4. If we change the value of a variable day, for example, from 4, we change it till 1, and we did run again, compiler should print for me Sunday, because case 1, 1 equal 1, compiler should display on console screen Sunday. Perfect, the compiler display Sunday, which is belong to the case 1. If you forget this break, the compiler now will print for me Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Why? Because we forget the break after Sunday and the break after Monday. Let's do run to check it out together. No, compiler print for me Sunday, which is the correct case because 1 equal 1, but because we forget break after the line of code of Sunday, say out object less than Sunday, semicolon, the compiler print for us Monday. And because we forget also the break here in the case 2 after the say out object and the string, compiler print for us Tuesday and stop after that. Why? Because when we write this string or this line of code, we didn't forget to put break keyword, we didn't forget to use break keyword, so the compiler stop and take us out of the switch case and not print for us Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So this is the switch case. And in case we assign value out of the switch case numbers, for example, we assign number 9 and the case is here just till 7, so the compiler should give us the default, not a weekday. Let's do run to check it together. Perfect, the compiler display for us the string that exists or belong to the default keyword because we don't have case case number 9. For that, the compiler print for us the string that belong to the default. And now let's go to the second example to practice more on switch case. Right, this is our second example. It's from the previous lesson. It's same the enum, same the menu that we build it, and integer choice with the enum name user define, and cn, and color we do casting for the number to take it from the user and custom it to the convert it to the enum and store it inside the color variable name. And instead we use if statement or else if, or with else statement we use switch case. We use switch keyword and we put the color name of the enum that already stored inside the number, and we said case en, we use the name of the enum, case en screen color color red is the line of code to change the background color of the console screen, system brackets with double quotation and color for if it's represent red. Don't forget to use break keyword, because if you don't use break keyword you will face a problem. And same here, case en screen color blue, and we use this line of code system to change the background color of console screen, and the default is 0f in case the user insert a different number, like number above 4, because we have just 4 colors and each color represents a number from 1 to 4. If the user insert, for example, 5 or 6, so the background color of console screen will not be changed, will stay black. Let's do run to check it together. Perfect. The compiler display for me the menu, your choice, for example 1. It's work with a switch case like if. Let's do run again to choose, for example 2, to change it to blue. Perfect. The menu is displayed on console screen, the compiler to blue. That's correct. And if we choose number out of 4, because the range is from 1 to 4, for example, if we choose number 6, compiler will not change the background color of console screen because 6 does not represent any color in our program. That was the lesson of switch case. It's one of the conditional statements like if statements, else if statements, and else statements. See you next lesson, guys.